Hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. We're back in Little Soulless, ready to talk to Kamuxio after helping to save a sylph that never shows up again. He's not even an NPC anywhere. It's funny. But yeah. We're gonna talk to Kamuxio now. This one thought Klaxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Klaxio. Now these ones can be family again. Even though Klaxio will never be seen again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. The helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together, this one knows. This one would take helpful one to see Elder One. But Elder One is... Uh-oh. Something happened to the Elder. Mount speed increased. Also, there's a quest over here, or a fate that's going on. Oh, I could do this real easy. It's just these guys. Some freaking giant gnats that need to be killed, that's all. This shouldn't take me like any work to do. They're only level 14. I'm level 17, so should be able to crush these gnats pretty easily as Rogue, honestly. Also, I'm not getting my usual targeting. I don't know why. It's really annoying. Normally you can just click the attack button and it just auto targets the closest one to you. There must be a setting I turned on my main character that's not on this character maybe. I don't actually know. It's really annoying though that I don't have it. So, hopefully these things are easy enough to handle. I would probably pause the video so that I can handle this on my own, but I'm kind of constantly dealing with these things. They're constantly right here, you know. Ah! So there's so little that I can do about that. Hey, it's a person. There's people. This person is a warrior, and they probably have enmity. Probably have tank stance on. Because they're pulling all of the threat here. Warrior is a really good tank, by the way, honestly. I might consider picking up Marauder, which becomes Warrior, by the way. I don't know when I would, but you know, before we get to 50 kind of thing. So, jeez. Freaking maple milk over here, annihilating the crap out of things in 2 seconds. Level 61? Yeah, I can see why. So, fates do, you know, lower your level, but they don't actually lower your gear. It'll lower the some of the stats on the gear a little bit. Down to a certain point, but there's still, it doesn't sync the item level, and so your gear can just get stupidly strong, and then you can go into fates and still be stupidly strong. That said though, those bosses, at least that I've seen, the boss fates never really get easy. So, even when you're, like, stupidly strong, so... Kamuxio would make a confession to you. Hey! It's finally time for this line. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. And this one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into the forest yesterday, but has not come back. And this one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Speak with Versailles Hulix at the Adder's Nest. Okay. So I want to do two things here. Because we got to go back to Gridania here to, continue this quest line. But also, our Gladiator and our Puglist are both level 25, but our Conjurer here is only level 22. And I would like to fix that. So I think, since we're back here in the city, I think I would like to go ahead and pop into that new dungeon that we picked up. Halatali. So, I think I want to do that. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? They'll just gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I'd ask you to call upon Gla Moko at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver this message that the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. Alright. Also, you can see that there are plenty of quests around here that are currently locked. Let's see, this one is level 30? Pup no longer, to an adder. And then Shadows Uncast, which is level 44. Requires Serpent Sergeant First Class. Yeah, that's gonna be a while. I haven't done anything with the freaking stuff here. Second Serpent Lieutenant requires level 50. One man's scourge is another man's chance to splurge. The Lieutenant Scarlet can help you find reason in this rhyme. Interesting. I don't know what any of that is, because I've never done anything here. I'm betting that they're equivalent to the same, quest lines in, the other grand companies, like the Immortal Flames. So I'm sure that it's probably not, difficult at all. I'm pretty sure that I've done it, I should say. But I don't know what it is, so... Hey! Halatali! Let's go! I figured that would be pretty much instant, just because... Well, it would have been pretty much instant. If somebody hadn't left the queue. That was a withdrawal. That wasn't, they ran out of time. That was they were in it and they were like, nope, never mind, withdraw. So, alright, Halatali. Ah. word showed up right as I wanted to hit the button. Thought that was a pretty good screenshot there, so. Alright. So we've got Amit Nun, Zinc Masters, and Nain Alaka. Also, I apparently need these Heckler Imps for Conjure, so that's interesting. I do not have any of my regen abilities, so my focus should just be in casting Cure for the most part. I mean, I can do a little bit of DPS, like when I have a chance, but if people are going to do like large pulls like that, I should probably focus on the heals more, so. This is a fun little dungeon. The hard mode of this dungeon is actually really cool. Whoops, I don't know what I'm targeting, but apparently I can't reach it. I thought I was targeting one of these things, but apparently not. I'll just do that. Like, sometimes I don't know what it targets. It's like, I'm locked on to this enemy, but then I'm like, what am I locked on to? Because I'm not in range of anything. And it turns out that it's something like way the frick down there or something. It's really annoying, just to be honest. Also, I feel like this name is a pun. Amit Nun. But maybe not. I feel like there's a pun there. But I don't know what the pun is, if there is one. So. Alright. Boss time with the fireman. Now the interesting thing about bosses is that you tend to heal less with bosses. And can like DPS a bit more. At least in these early fights. That might just be because of the fact that, you know, you're, that might just be due to the fact that, like, you know, it's one enemy attacking one person, you know. So, we have a warrior. So we have warrior, samurai, and bard as our team here. Now these Doctor stuff are probably like something I might want to consider grabbing if I can. Because these are, oh, this is all level 20 gear, right? So, oh, apparently I need Scythe Mantises. I won't complain that I'm getting some of my stuff off of these. Note that this is Conjurer, a This is Conjurer, a Gridanian class. And Halatali is in frickin' Thanalan. So it's just really funny that, like, this dungeon in Thanalan has stuff that a Conjurer needs. You know? Because most of their stuff until level, like, 25, I think, is in Gridania. So, this is like level 20, you know? Coliseum Pythons, for example. So. That said, if any of these people make any blunders, their blunders shall be forever remembered on YouTube. And they don't even know it. This guy has like an actual samurai outfit going for his either for his glam or he doesn't have a glam. And he's just wearing like the current level like gear for samurai. Oh, Order of the Twin Adder, number 3. Interesting. Okay. So that wasn't even like Conjure. That's why I didn't recognize it, because it's Grand Company. Not, class. I bet you all of this is Grand Company in some way. No, why did you... And yet it's still triggered on... I'm so confused. I clicked on Nayan, and I ended up still casting the heal on Amit. I don't understand how that works, like why that works, or how it works. The problem is that screws me over quite regularly when it does that. So if anybody has any idea why that happens, leave a comment to tell me like, oh, it's because you're doing this, and that's what causes that, you know? Because I'm probably doing something that's causing that. Like maybe I'm clicking, but in the time between the click and it actually like fully targeting, I'm then like hitting the button. I don't know. Oh, yep. Coliseum Pythons are Order of the Twin Adder. I see that. Oh my god, gas bomb. Just run. No point. There's no point in fighting those because they just explode. Trying to drop some dots, some arrow on, you know, all of the enemies as they die just a little bit faster, you know. Where are we going? Chain winch is over there. Yeah. I mean, this is an optional dungeon, so it's entirely possible that Amit has not picked up this dungeon before until now, and thus may not know where they're going. So I wouldn't know because because this character is new. The like marker that says like, oh, a person is new, triggered, you know, because of me. So I have absolutely no idea if anybody else is new to this dungeon, you know. This one gets interesting. I mean, he knows enough to get out of the water at least. You'd be surprised how many people don't realize that the glowing purple water is electrified. Oops. You know, it's only glowing and purple like electricity. But you know, electricity isn't purple. In fact, lightning is generally pretty white. So why is purple always the, like, color of lightning? You know? It's always the color of lightning in, like, every video game ever. I mean, look at frickin' Genshin Impact and Electro, you know? The Electro element is purple. Electricity is purple in Genshin. I'm just happy that they're finally, after 2 years, going to be adding Dendro. So, that's exciting, honestly. Because it really has been, like, legitimately 2 years. since freaking Genshin came out. In fact, it'll have been, yeah, it'll be 2 years in a month from now. I mean, it's almost August. It'll be the second anniversary on the 28th of September, I believe. I can never remember if it's the 28th or the 30th. Pretty sure it's the 28th. I'm pretty sure it came out like 2 days or 3 days before October. So, mapping the realm, Halatali. Well, nobody else got the achievement, just me, so I guess the others aren't new at all. Also, this is probably a good screenshot, this boss here. All of the bestiary will be sealed off in 15 seconds. Well, I mean, if they die, then they die. Chances are they probably won't die. But all the bestiary is sealed off. Kidding me? These dungeons are so easy. They, like, you really don't even need a tank. These low-level ones, anyway. I should note. Specifically, these low-level ones. They're so easy you don't even need a healer. You know? I mean, like, look at when I'm fighting the bosses, you know? Like, I'm not healing right now, because they don't take damage in these fights. So you just really don't take damage in these low-level dungeons. We like skip. So normally this guy goes into that fire phase like twice, but it looks like we... Oh, no, they probably got one while I was in the cutscene, is what it was. Even unlocked to the dungeons. Will there even be anybody left when I get out of the cutscene? I was gonna, post my like, hey, Oh, yep, they're also here, okay. That. And the thing that's like, hey, I'm on YouTube. Zinc Masters, I guess. I don't know. Usually I give the frickin' commendations to the healer, but I was the healer. So I don't know who to give it to. Apparently something is a niche skill. Vaso Gandula says. Or Vasoa, because they've got the little apostrophe to separate. I don't know. I'm still in the loading screen. Not only did I not know who that was, there's somebody around here. Or maybe? I don't know. Level unknown? Never seen that before. Oh, is that their guild? I bet that's their guild. Yeah, it is. The Night Guard. Level unknown is the name of their guild. Or, excuse me, free company. Guilds. I get why they're not called guilds, because every class and every profession and such is technically part of a guild. But still, they're guilds. And I regularly forget that they're called free companies. So I say guild. People just deal with it. It's really not a big deal. So Alright, time to continue the quest though, now that we've done Halatali. Speaking of which, I did get the Doctor's robes, which are just that. So I can equip that. Oops. So I've still got these that I've got to replace at some point. Got Plundered Cavalier's hat. But yeah, I've got gear that needs replacing at some point, and I probably will at some point. So, I've got a couple pieces I can replace here on Gladiator. What about Puglist? Any new gear here? Literally just the Dawn Wrist Guard. Okay. Brass knives. That's good nice. That's nice, I say. Because I can word correctly for sure. Good nice. Good nice. It's good nice. Also, holy crap, though. Like, those freaking dungeons. Look at this. That pushed me... Conjure was only level 22. That pushed it up to 26. That's so ridiculous. It's good nice. Hi. A message from Commander Heloy, you say. And the Sylph Elder has vanished? Why not, friend? The Wood Wailers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Alright. Now off to Buscaron Druthers, which is here in the South Shroud, which apparently we've been to at one point. In fact, I have the whole... Oh, right. This is... So, Heavensward and on, maps are hidden until you reach, like, certain areas in them. In Realm Reborn, once you enter a map, the whole map is immediately revealed to you. So I'm not used to the fact that the whole map is just automatically revealed to me. I'm like, apparently we've been everywhere somehow? No, this is Realm Reborn. Realm Reborn doesn't hide map. Realm Reborn just reveals whole map to you. The hiding map thing starts in Heavensward. So, like, actually having to explore and discover things on your map, that starts in Heavensward. And it's very important, too. Because, like, exploring areas is how you gain the ability to do, like, flight and stuff. In, like, those zones. So, not so much in these zones, though. Apparently, I need head traps? Like Gladiator? Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, I'm level 25. I can easily tackle these guys, so... shouldn't be a big issue. Alright. Tackled some overgrown offerings as well while I was right here. Because as I was tackling the other thing, I like that showed up. Kid traps. I do have to go to Upper Lanasia. Interesting. To get some stone shells. These are all Upper Lanasia. Oh, except for this. That's Thonalon. That's really odd. I have to go all the way over there. I thought maybe it was like, well, you know, it's following the MSQ. But upper, like, it made sense here, but then Oakwood, Upper Lanasia, stone shells? I don't even know at this point. Hi, Buscaron. Well, mate, well met adventure. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then. A hunger for news, is it? Aye. There's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Yeah, I'm trying to give him like a gravelly voice, but I don't know if that's working out that well, in that way or not. Those woodland scamps all look alike, sort of painting one red and another one blue. Most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across the sylph elder yourself. He looks like he's the, like, buff guy with, like, the gravelly voice kind of thing, you know? So. And look, a chicken egg. That's it. That's my reward, a chicken egg. Buskron could use an adventurer to douse a fight brewing at his establishment. No word on the sylph elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buskron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night, and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. As soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Just douse him with the freaking stuff. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Dunk him. Ugh, Nalficus teats, that's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. So, Duskwights are one of the Alazan, the elves. They're essentially the dark elves of this game, and a lot of people don't like them in standard dark elf fashion. Well done, Kazumi. I'm not having my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is the Duskwhite Alazan. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwights can be an unruly lot. They ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it doesn't seem right to borrow a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. And there should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I got an egg. Not even like a cooked egg or an egg that you can, I can eat. Also, I was gonna say I'm lagging. You saw for just a split second that I disconnected there. Hey! Rage of Halone, finally! I get my number 3 in my 1, 2, 3 combo. Probably grab this iron headgear, actually. Is that not better? Oh, this is level 22. This is level 23. A green item of 22 is always going to be better than, a white item of like level. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Chicherin friend of mine, you see, named Taterun. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. Nearly died in all the havoc. So I took him in and nursed him back to health, best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking it out on his own, he did. Not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lanasia. Well, just so happens I got to clean up around here. Came across something of his, the scarlet earring. I knew he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up. It might be a friend of mine can. A Rogan fellow named Bane Singh. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Alright. let's head on over to Limsa and talk to Bane Singh in Hawker's Alley. And see what is going on there. Maybe, you know, maybe we'll find stuff. Apparently there was somebody named Mami Glaceon in that area. Mami Glaceon. Wow. I mean, Glaceon's a cool Pokemon and all. One of my favorites, but I don't know if I'd name my character, you know, Mommy Glaceon. What can you do? Everything is lagging. Alright, stuff stopped lagging, which is nice. I ended up picking up some items from the venture there that I was trying to, you know, check. I can sell these. I don't need any of this. I don't know if I... Well, I'm just gonna sell this stuff because I don't need it anymore. Because, like, the whole point of that was just to get to, like, the walnut lumber for the glamour prisms. And now, I have 12 extra glamour prisms. And I'm way too low level to be bothered with materia. I'm just gonna sell that. I've got some bronze pieces. I'm just gonna sell all of this stuff because I don't really need any of this right now. I will one day need all of this stuff, but for now I don't. So we'll just clear out my inventory because that will help a good bit. Do I have any classes that are around level 18? Rogue. I still have this level 18 weapon coffer, and I wanted to go ahead and use that, but I don't really have any level 18, like, classes yet. And I could use it on anybody and then get it, you know, and be ready for level 18. But I think I want to wait and just use it on whoever gets to level 18 first. Which probably will be Rogue, but still. Hi, Batesing. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A teacher in what worked at the Brothers. Aye. You speak of Tetraroon. Related to that Cucaroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and will make good coin. The old Tetraroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say us why or where. You're better off asking Cucaroon himself. He can be a tight lip, though. I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Is that why they gave me the egg? Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. God's a mistaken with that fool. Is that why they gave me the chicken egg at the end of the other quest? So that you'd have it for this? But it's still like, hey, if you don't have it from that, here's a chicken egg. From this quest. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Kickerin busy with business. Too busy for blather. Oh, no? First chicken egg. Huh. I have no idea then what the point of that egg was. Maybe that was originally the purpose? Like, because some of this stuff has been changed over the years, right? So, like, maybe that was the reason before, was they like, we'll give you this egg so you don't have to have an egg here. But then, like, too many people were just selling the egg like I did. So then they're like, well, let's give you a quest egg instead. You know? Chicken egg. Kickerin love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetraroon? Tetraroon no here no more. Tetraroon leave Limsa. Tetraroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Tetraroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kukaroon forget things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kukaroon. I love the Chichurin though. They're all like so adorable creatures. Like the Chichurin are just an amazing set of creatures and I just love them. I wish I understood what they were though. I don't understand what they are. They're supposed to be like rat people, I think. But I'm not entirely sure because the kobolds in this are like rat people. So I'm not fully certain what they are. But like, look at this face. You know? Now look at that face. Look at that face. I love them. I really do. I just don't know what they are. I mean, they're Chichurin. I just don't know what a Chichurin is. Tetraroon? I seen him. Just to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Skipper here could take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aelfoot. He's an old hand, what knows a great deal about a great many things. Alright. Off to Aleport. Ferry is bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? Head off to Aleport. I mean, 40 gil is certainly cheaper than the like 300 it would take to teleport, so is good. Yes. Is good. I saw somebody with a chocobo there for a second, but then they teleported. Tetraroon, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Chichurin. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Mimi Runes, I don't know how to say that. Trading Post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Alright. So that is in Upper Lenasia, which is all the way the heck up there. Well, this seems like a good spot to end the episode off at as we venture off to Upper Lenasia. So I do hope you have enjoyed so far. If you have, check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you missed. You can also check the video description for a link to my Patreon. It really does help out the channel quite a bit. And I do appreciate it a lot. I would not be able to play off of free trial if not for those of you donating on, to my Patreon. So I really do appreciate it. It is a huge help. Like, it's a huge help. I was gonna say like more than that, but I don't know the words to. I don't know what words to say other than that. So I'm just gonna say that. Hi, Karkinos. Actually, I might go fight Karkinos. Let me just switch to Rogue. Below the recommended, level, but it's fine. I can still help a little. Not a lot, but I can help a little. Probably should have considered something different, though, because this is clearly a Thaumaturge. And I think this guy might need some severe help. Unfortunately, if he dies, I will die shortly after. Because this thing is level 21. So... okay, he's got, like, potions at least. What if I stun it? to help him out at least a little bit that way. Or give him a moment that he's not in danger at least. Yeah! We got it. Alright, I'll see you all next time. See you later.